let's head out into the big bad city. Click. Okay, so I'm out on the streets now, and I think I'll flip over to the 45, which is a 90mm equivalent in the old full frame world. Like I said, this is the camera. It's the EM10 Mark II. This is my limited edition Olympus strap. It's a beauty too. If you're going to look the part, you got to look the part. So leather case, snappy, 35. So who needs a Fuji X100V? What was I talking about? Oh, the flippy screen. So you can shoot from the hip. And it's very retro. That's why the EM10 Mark II is the best camera in the world for street photography. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so I'm going to flip over to the 45mm here. The 17mm was good inside because you can get that wide, exaggerated, the leading line look. But out in the street, I think I prefer the 45, so I can get up and close. Yeah, I'm a bit of a chicken when it comes to the old street photography. I mean, I know it changes the perspective distortion or some shit like that, but I don't care. And also, I brought my 40 to 150 if I really want to get close. So sometimes you never know, like up there in the sky, you never know. You might want to zoom in on a pigeon or something. Pigeons are always good in black and white. This goes for about $100, 150. The 45 can get up to about 300, 250 now, and the 35 as well. So yeah, all up probably about $600 or $700 for covers the whole gamut. We're in Wynyard, I know that for sure. But where's George Street? I think they say George Street's the best one. Rob, where are you, man? You're from Sydney, for crying out loud, you dumbass. I think it's this way. I think it's the street I was bloody on. That's the, not Centre Point, the Australia round square. When my dad first came here, we called it the Piazza Rotonde, the round building. I think that what used to be the second biggest building in Sydney. Okay, here's the irony to slap me in the face. Just as I flip over to the old 45, I needed the 35. I needed wider for that shot just there. Did I mention the zoom, Rob? So, I've never been on a tram. Why did we hop on a tram? Okay, so this is George Street. And I think it's one of the places where most people go because obviously, you can walk, there's no cars, it's all trams. You can capture people crossing the road. You can, I don't know what the hell you can do, but this is where we ended up last time. I took that photo of that model over there. That was one of my favourite photos because it was kind of like candid. It was over there. I went on a Sigma tour, photo walk with models. They supplied models. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out now. All right. My psychiatrist told me I had to be more authoritative. So go bloody watch it, all right? I think this is Martin Place. These little balls here, they remind me of Martin Place. I think this is Martin Place. That's where that siege was. I took photos here back in 2014, or video anyway, of the siege, where they laid all the flowers here. Gee, that's an old video, that one. Lint Cafe, that's it. Anyway, let's not dwell on that shit. We're here for a good time. Hey, Jerry. Martin Place. I haven't taken a bloody photo yet. I've been talking to bloody you all day. All right, let's put the thinking cap on. I didn't mention also, I've put it in black and white. on the, obviously you have to get the JPEGs to turn out black and white. Yeah, you need to see it in black and white. Check out this Ferrari. Ready? You need to see in black and white, just like that white Ferrari. Let me do a side pano there. Yes, that's a beauty. But when you see in black and white, it's unreal. Like, it really makes it artistic when you're looking at it in black and white. Let's go, ready? That was probably the worst dumbass pan I've ever done in my life. They need to go faster. The cars need to go faster in your pan, and then the background goes blurry and the car is in focus. I think everyone knows that, Rob. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, black and white. If you see in black and white on the back of the screen or through the viewfinder, it just, yeah, it really, you can see where the shadows are, you can see if it's going to look good. You're intentionally shooting in black and white. Oh, let's go check out the Amiga shop. I like watches. What's all this about? There's a big lineup. I'm intrigued now. ABC Bullion. What are people lining up about? Something's happened. It's the release of some coin, maybe. Or maybe the price of gold has gone up. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, there you go. Check that out. But I need my wide angle. You know what? I'm going to flip over. Oh, I haven't got it. I bought the 40 to 150. I'm going to have to get back. I said I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't incorporate buildings and architecture with street today but you can't go past that. Anyway, I'll put that in the memory bank. No, it's too close, and I couldn't be bothered changing lenses. If you're new to the channel, I just talk to myself a lot. I used to talk to Jerry, but now she's not here. I have to talk to myself. Hey, there's my watch. Ah, yeah. Maybe one day, Rob. I could probably buy one, but would you really spend 20 grand on a bloody watch? Seriously? I mean, I'd rather buy a camera. Although I want one. I was thinking I wanted to always buy a Fuji just to try out those LUTs, you know, the colours. As much as I enjoyed the retro look, with my eyesight, I really hate the manual buttons on the Fuji. But saying that, there is an XS20. That might be a go. XS20. There are some cameras with the PASM on the Fuji. I couldn't help myself, but I saw the cross there in between the leaves and the church spire and the building on the left, and I like it. Oh, this is the more expensive one. This is really expensive. I still prefer the Rolex, but this is the International Watch something. That's really bloody expensive. And then Patek Philippe, that's even more bloody expensive. Aren't they ugly though? Look how ugly they are. No way. The Rolex all the way. Or Amiga. Anyway. Is this a bloody photography channel or a watch channel, Rob? You need to snap out of it. Let's cross the road here. I've got the sign with the person, and I isolated it, and it was dark, so the dynamic range, like, that might actually benefit the shot. The low dynamic range I'm talking about. Maybe reflections and the blurriness of it all. Probably better with a person there, but the reflections and how warped it is. I don't know if that worked or not. Probably not. But the curvature of the mirror, the window there, made everyone look a little bit. I saw this Alan Shayler. He had one of those photos where the girl was behind and it was all wavy. I found out that he's got his own Instagram type app. It's called Iris. I signed up yesterday. There's hardly anyone on it, so what you could do is you could jump on it now and get your handle before it gets taken. I should have picked something like unique. I just picked Rob Ditto. That's my handle across all the socials. Is Rob Ditto. So I grabbed it before someone else. No one's going to grab Rob bloody Ditto. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, jump onto it. It's called Iris. So I'll see you over there. Say good day.
And there's tape, the mouse, if you want it, on the speaker. Tape your mouse
Go vegan.
If you want it on, it does help tell the animals not to come near you. Alright, 60 seconds. Take your positions, we're going to go 2 this way, 2 that way.
Hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient
I kind of understand. You know, when you love dogs and stuff, you kind of understand what they're talking about. The humanity of it all, the factory side of it, the farming, the factory farming. And when you are a dog owner, you really kind of, you feel for other animals. And then when you think, but then you think too much about it, then you start going. But then I love meat, that's the problem. I don't know what the hell, man. Okay, this is why I come to the city, because they're giving out free Chupa Chups. Jerry would love a free Chupa Chup. Free bubble gum. Hey, thanks mate. No, Chupa Chups. The incredibly new Chupa Chup. The chewy Chupa Chup.
How often do you feel?
Ah yes, I think I'll have one now. Hang on a sec. Is this vegan? Let me have a look. It better be bloody vegan. I should have asked him. But now I'm officially vegan. After that, I had to think about it, and I think I'm going to go vegan because it really got me thinking. Killing animals. Okay, now I get some peace and quiet. Bloody noisy, this Pitt Street. This is Pitt Street Mall. If I didn't mention it before. And talk about noisy. If there's not one busker who doesn't know how to tune a guitar, I mean, good luck to him anyway, he's only young. Yeah, have a go. A bit like me today. Have a go. You're not a professional, but just have a go. Oh, here's the one I was going to go. This is called Strand Arcade, I think. Let's have a look. It's called the Strand Arcade. Yeah, the Strand. Yeah, it's very old. I think it's where you get wedding rings and stuff. Vintage watches. Yeah, you can get your watch. I think there's a watchmaker here. One of the only watchmakers left in Australia. How good's that? Very tempting. That's another hobby I have of mine. Watch collecting and watching 1-hour videos of people repairing watches that I'll never be able to do. I actually bought a watch repair kit once, and when I opened up the back of the watch, I quickly closed it and sold everything. It's just way too hard. You got to have patience. A bit like macro photography. You really got to have a steady hand. And okay, let's go back to photography. Enough watches. Oh, sorry, mate. Okay, this shot here. Autofocus, autofocus, autofocus. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Got him in the end. But I tell you what, I nearly missed it. I saw him from before and I thought, oh, let's go to the other side because that's where he was trying to find someone. He was trying to wave someone down. I thought I'll get a better shot on the other side. And sure as Bob's your uncle, I mean, the composition was a bit hard because you had to be quick. You got to be quick, Rob. And then the autofocus wasn't happening. I thought, shit, sugar. That's the thing with autofocus. You'd sell everything just for it. You know, that's the one feature that you want in the camera of all other features. You know, right now I won't go on a rant about Olympus because, but Sony is better with autofocus. But I mean, have a look at that. That's a beauty.
I thought you may not.
There's Charlie. You get a little one. Yes. You're a good boy. Good boy. What I was trying to do, I was trying to get that Jimmy Choo bag with the Sweeney girl. But then I saw the shadows there, the reflection. And I wanted to get like a girl face in the reflection next to the Jimmy Choo bag. That would look like, you know, it would match, you know, like pretty girl, pretty bag, walking the other way. Anyway, that's just what was going through my head to get that shot. Reflections, another one. Charlie, Charlie. There you go, that's a new job. Vlogging 101, Vlogging 2025. It's fully decked out. I like that shot. There's an old bloke walking past her going, what the hell is this? Is this what we've come to today? People vlogging on the streets? He says with a bloody GoPro on his strapped to his chest. I feel like a bit of a dickhead sometimes. I think all the time. Walking around taking photos with a camera strapped to my chest. But what can you do? This is Jake Savage from YouTube. I have no idea who he is. So go check him out. Or maybe not. Okay, so that's the so that's a full day. As you can see, there is a lot to do in the city actually, for photography wise. You can see right at the end there, I just wanted to keep on going, but man, I'll be here all bloody day. So I think for content wise, Sydney's going to offer it a lot. Yeah. Hey Johan. All right then, I'll yeah, there's a lot of content in Sydney for street photography, a lot of avenues to go down, literally. I'll catch you later.